When I was in the Army, they always talked about safety first, and it's true. And part of being safe is having the right equipment. And in front of us, we have some road safety equipment. We have some road flare, road signal, road lights, whatever you want to call them. But these are very important. And the reason why it's important to be visible is because these type of lights, regardless of what you have, it's gonna get the attention of most people, other drivers, and hopefully they move over to the left, because in most states, it is the law to move over when somebody is on the side of the road. But we all know that a lot of people don't follow that law, so it's better to be protected, and that's why we have these bad boys. Now, these are super cool. What I like about them is that, first off, you could use them to signal things. You could also work at the airport. But one of the coolest things about these is that you have multi-function, like different types of signal patterns. First off, you have a solid red one. And then we have a flashlight, which is pretty cool. But then you have what I think is the most important, and that's gonna be the strobe action. This is definitely gonna catch people's attention based on the advertising material for this product. It says that people can see this from a mile away, which is pretty cool. And then you have your solid red, which is awesome. Go back to your regular light and then off. Now, the great thing that I love about these is that they take AAA batteries, which is really, really important in my opinion. And the reason why is because right now some of the most popular products out there are these little pucks, a little circular type of road signal equipment, and they are rechargeable. They have like a lithium battery in them and they're rechargeable. And I don't like that, because if you don't remember to charge them and you have them in your car and they're out of battery, then what are you gonna do? But if for some reason you go for a long time and you forget that you have these, you could always keep an extra set of batteries with these, meaning that you will always be covered. And it's one of those things too that you always want to check your equipment before you go on a long trip. You always want to check your equipment in general, and if you need new batteries, you could do that. So these are really cool, and I love that they also have a little stand right here, and this stand allows them to sit on the side of the road, and it's really neat. Now, there's a couple of things, and this is me nitpicking the design, but first off, when I was putting everything together, the sticker over here says magnet, and I didn't really know, what I was supposed to do, so I started to peel it off, and that's what you're supposed to do, but unfortunately, they didn't use a company that offers a good adhesive, so you're gonna spend a little bit of time taking this off and working some of that sticker off, which sucks, but I was able to take it off, and it uses a magnet to stay sturdy. Another thing I noticed is that it's stable, but they could have done a better job. When you put this in there, it's not going anywhere, but it kind of falls over if you tap it, but it stays in there. It's just something that you have to know that it's not in there super sturdy, but it's in there, it sits in there. And also the light feature, it's usable. You could find something if you're looking for it, but it's not the best flashlight, but it's still usable. This is its case, and they designed it really neat. Let me show you how it stows. All right, to stow it, you're just gonna remove it from the base, which is pretty easy. You're gonna put this like this, and then these collapse, which is neat. And then the way you put them in there is you just kind of stack them on top of each other, close the case, lock it down, and you're good to go. All right, guys, I can't stress how important it is to be safe, to have one of these in your car, and hopefully you never need to use it, but for the price and everything, this is a really good product and a really good option. Now, we're gonna put the link for this in the description. We highly recommend you pick one up. Please press the like button. You have a good day, and we'll talk to you soon.